Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Repairs. Today I got a good one for you, you guessed it. We're gonna do a Black Star video again, except this time we're gonna go start to finish. I just kind of wanted to show you how we're gonna do this. All I'm gonna do on the bottle it says no need for sandblasting, grinding, or scraping. So, but they do want you to power wash, get it clean. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take my plastic spreader. I'm going to break off some of this loose paint. I'm going to take my rag and just wipe it quick. And I got like a little scuff. And I'm just going to get the dirt off with the scuff. And that's it. And then we're going to put Black Star on with a brush. So it's not windy. It's a little windy today, so I got my just gonna wear my glasses, and it's real small, so you don't have to get too carried away with PPE stuff. So we're just gonna do a couple quick things on this car and see what it looks like in 24 hours. So let's let her rip. So yeah, all we're gonna do is scrape the rust. Try to get under there and try to get that, as much of that flaky stuff off as you can. And then I'm gonna take a little scuffy, just get the dirt off. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bigger, but that's the way it's gotta be. All that dirt's holding in there and moisture and all that good stuff, that ain't good. I'm not sanding the paint. I don't want to sand the paint. All I want to do is try to knock some of the dirt off. Just kind of prepping the area. Okay, I had to get my air blower going here. Try to get some, try to blow that dirt out of there, and then, actually some paint flaked off too, so that was pretty cool. So we're just gonna go we're gonna go piece by piece. So yeah, this is extreme. I'm just trying to slow it down for my girlfriend, and it's gonna, it's gonna turn this black, so it's gonna actually look better. Yeah, she's not gonna fix this car. It means a whole lot to her. It's, she bought it brand new with her husband. Unfortunately, he passed with cancer, and she stayed with him for many years. And yeah, so this car means a lot to her. So I just kind of want to see if we can do something with it and make it look better. I'm not telling her I'm doing it. She'll probably know something was up with it because I moved the car. But so yeah, let's just go ahead and see what it looks like in 24 hours. So yeah, so let's just brush that stuff on. So this is what it looks like, just milky. They want you to stir it up. I'm just gonna use a small brush because I just want to stay in the area. I don't want to get crazy with it. So we'll just start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. I'm gonna kind of just go right over the paint a little bit. Now if you get it on the paint, I noticed on my white truck it'll leave like a little color on the paint well, it just buffs right off. So if that bothers you, it'll buff right off. So don't worry about that. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy. Not, I'm outside so I can smell it barely. So that's a good thing. I don't want to breathe it in. Don't be breathing it in if you can help it. I'm actually holding my breath most of the time here. So I'm kind of bringing it up. Try to get it underneath the paint if you can. It's not going to hurt plastic, so I'm just going to really cake it in here. See if we can just try to get it in there the best we can. I see a little something down here. I'm just going to throw it in there. I saw something down underneath the rocker, so I'm just going to throw that in there for heck, shits and giggles. Feel free to just get it on there. Like I say, this is kind of, I can smell it, so I'm kind of holding my breath at the same time, because yeah, you don't want to be breathing this stuff, but do it outside and you'll be okay. You can see it I'm just over the edge a little bit of the paint, and you kind of want to be over the edge anyway, but when it dries, it'll just buff off. I'll show you what it looks like on my truck when we get this done. Okay, this part's done and it's already kind of turning at something. Just make sure you get everything, Don't get too carried away. So now let's move on to another spot. So we're going to scrape, blow, and give it a little scuff. Might as well do something on this door, seeing as how we're here. This door is pretty bad. Once it gets that bad, it's on the inside of the panel. All we're gonna try to do is just try to slow it down. I'm gonna scrape though. Let's give it a little scrape, if we can. I think this door is shot. There's that bubbly rust they're talking about. Yeah, that's the bubbly rust they want you to try to knock down, but you can see it's pretty bad. There's a hole there, so all we're gonna do here is slow it down. That's it. That's gonna come back. There's no stopping that, but let's at least do something with it. I'm just gonna not worry about getting it on the paint or anything. I'm just gonna do the whole edge. We didn't even blow it. This one we didn't blow, I forgot. So let's move to the dog leg, which is totally messed up. But if nothing else, we can make it look better. Because you ain't getting rid of this. That's junk. It's gone. So let me scrape. Try not to knock. Yeah, these Fords, man. Whew. Okay, that's all we're gonna do to that. I'm gonna give it just a little. It's not gonna matter. I mean, if you can catch the rust before it gets this bad, and use the Black Star, I think you're gonna get somewhere. Okay. How long do we spend on that? 30 seconds. I got a bigger brush. Could probably use it on this. Actually, I do. Might as well use it. It's not gonna, obviously it's not gonna really hurt this situation. Put it on liberally, you know, just get it on there. Bigger areas, use a brush, big old paint brush. Got this brush at the dollar store. It's not $1 anymore, it's $1.25, but I get 3 of them. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Now when the rust gets that bad, nothing's gonna save it. All we're doing is making it look better. That's it. I see a little something here, we're just gonna, might as well do something there. I'm not gonna scrape the paint though, cause, ah, man. Yeah. That's actually, everything's too far gone in this car. If you look and see the bubbles underneath the paint, that's way far gone. Moisture and everything's sitting inside of there. So I think what I should do is run and go get my putty knife. We'll just scrape this off and we'll throw that on. Try to do a little better. Okay, I went and got my putty knife and a couple other little scrapers. I like using this. This thing really kicks butt. If it wish it was a little sharper. Try not to get too carried away with it, but put it this way, if you can get the bubbly paint off, you're going to be much better off, because you can just see where it just holds in moisture. All we're doing is slowing it down. This, by scraping this, way better, way better. Look at it, freaking moisture in there already. I'm gonna fire up, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Put a little scratch in the paint, she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna come out and chew me out. I'm just gonna give it just a little something. This is, you know, just kind of knocking off the dirt and whatever else is on there. Not to try to get the dust and dirt out of there, so that's good there. I'm going to fire up my air compressor for a sec. Okay, that's good enough for this. Okay, let's get some on there. Let's all blow it off good. Let's make sure. Okay. I think we'll use a little brush. Yeah, there's a hole right there. So by taking off the scaly paint is definitely gonna make this last a titch longer than what it would have lasted, for sure. And by putting on this black star, it's gonna protect what's left of it. I'm trying to get underneath this paint, so I'm not worried too much about getting it on the bumper, because I know it's not gonna hurt it. I'm not gonna get carried away with it, but yeah, we don't want to make it look any worse. We just want to make it look a titch, or last longer, and if you know, it's gonna turn this whatever into somewhat a darker color. So we'll go from there. There we go. Okay, let's look and see what this is doing. See, it just kind of, it's drying. Could go a little more there, it almost looks like. This is like a real heavy rust right there. That's not gonna, it's gonna take an act of God to make that better. Won't even, look at this, a big chip going on here. We'll just throw a little on there, won't even clean it or nothing. Let's see what it does. Come back 24 hours, so that's just, it's kind of, it's definitely into the rust. This area out here is really not rusted yet, but if anything else, we'll put some, if it doesn't turn this black, I'm going to put some primer on there, or some like some etch. Can't, but it's still protected though. Even if it doesn't turn it black, it's still protected. So let's look around and see what else we got on the car. There's a few more spots we can do. I know there's one back here on the trunk. Yeah, look at this. That's a good one here. Around the keyhole. If you get up in there, you can see there's bubbly rust that comes all the way out this far. And it was small, right? Look at it, just keeps creeping and creeping and creeping. So I'm going to scrape this off and we'll throw some black star on it. You can basically see how far it's bubbled. Yeah, it was just a small little spot. Okay, let's get some air on that. So you can see all the area, the clean metal spots. So yeah, the rust hasn't got out to that spot yet. So I'm going to kind of scrape up in here just a titch. Like I say, just trying to slow it down. So we're going to throw a little on here. Try to get up underneath the paint. I think that's the... And I'm holding my breath, so if I sound a little different, that's because I'm holding my breath. Don't want to breathe it. It's not really that, it doesn't smell that bad. I think I'll just keep it down there. Little areas like this, obviously, you don't have to suit up. Just don't breathe it. Like I say, I can't really even smell it, but I know it's in the air. Trying to get around this lock hole. Just gonna liberally get it going in there. Not gonna hurt anything, not gonna hurt the plastic. And who cares? It's plastic. This rust spot's ugly. Rust never sleeps. Some guy told me way back in the day. He was an old timer. And I believe him. Alright, look at this wheel well. Let's do it. Let's get it. Okay. Well, let's blow it, see what we can get off it. Whoa, look at that. This is pretty bad here, but you can see all the bubbly underneath. It kind of comes all the way out to here, so let's see if we can get a little more of that off. Actually, this thin putty knife works pretty good on getting underneath. This is going to be a hole here pretty quick. It's probably already a hole. Yeah, rust. I hate rust. You see guys driving around with their wheel wells, they look like this, you know? And yeah, there's bubbles up in here too. Jesus, Jennifer. It's time to put this on. Look at this. The scratch has been here for a while, so I might as well throw this a little on that. Just get the bubbly stuff. Okay, spot got a little bigger. Can see moisture. Man, I hate to do it, but I see bubbles right up in here. Now's the time to get them. Yeah, see? The metal's not bad under there now. But when you see bubbles under the paint, that means there's probably pinholes in the metal. That means there's holes. So all we're doing is making it so maybe it'll last a bit longer. The wheel well under here is all icked up. I can see a couple more bubbles right in here, so I might as well try to get them. But look at the metal under there. It's still pretty good. But like I say, when you see bubbles, that's a bad thing, and you got to get rid of that stuff. So let's give it a blow. I'm gonna get some stuff on there. I'm not gonna worry about the bumper. I want to get it underneath this edge the best we can. I'm holding my breath because I got this stuff right next to me, so I don't want to breathe it. Try not to get too much on the paint, but still got to get it under the paint. If we can get it under the paint, I think that's a good thing. Try to get it on this back side of this edge here. Can get a little in here. Hold my breath. Now I'm trying to get underneath the paint too, so yeah. Look at this down here, this is crazy. Let's see, don't want to knock that over. This here, we're just gonna brush some stuff on. We're not gonna do anything to it, we're just gonna brush it on and let's see what it does. Not gonna wash it. We'll blow it though. Give it a blow. This rocker is toast. I'm just gonna massage some stuff under here. This is like way gone. So prop the camera up there a little bit. Let's see what we can do with it. I'm just gonna go to town with this brush. Oh yeah. Get underneath there if we can. Some icky, crusty rust. Probably could save it on, let it drip in the cup. Ain't got nothing to lose. Got a little carried away. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, I see some more on the rocker down here. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is all in pretty much real time. Look at this. This is way past, but it's not all holed up, so let's see what we got. Let's see if we can. Oh brother, got some leaves in there. It's all in real time. Okay, I'm gonna grab my air blower. We'll knock some of this dirt off of here. Give it half a chance. This is actually kind of fun. Do a little project, you know. Just rubbing this on. Obviously it's going on good. Holding my breath. I can't emphasize that. Don't be breathing this stuff. I'm pretty good at holding my breath. Okay. A little on the fender up here, I see. Let's get it. Couple more spots, but this fender's pretty toast. Yeah. Look at that. We got Bubble City all around. Just by blowing yeah, the whole fender lip is gone on this. There's bubbles all the way around, so we kind of made it look a little worse, but hopefully we'll slow it down and make it look better. If you look up at it, you can see where the bubbles are in the paint. So you really got to look at the, just because it's blue there, oh, there's this perfect. No, there's bubbles there, so you scrape them out of there. And we'll do the best we can on this repair, and hopefully, she calls this car Blueberry, so hopefully Blueberry will last a bit longer. Yeah, I can see the bubbles, they go all the way down here. So. Yep, I should have done this 2 years ago. Yeah, I can still see some bubbles here. But it's kind of crazy how rust is. You get that chip and it just starts creeping. So like right in here, I saw a bubble and the metal's perfect. It's just got a bubble. But then the water sits in there forever and a day. Then it starts to create your troubles, your holes. So yeah. If you look really close, like I say, you can see where you need to scrape more. And if I don't, if you don't really get all the bubble spots, then it'll just keep creeping. And I suppose you could catch some spots later, but it really doesn't matter on this, right? It's already gone. Just kind of wanted to show you what this black star does. So I made the video on my truck. Didn't really show you what I did, but all I did on that was power wash. We didn't do any of this because it didn't have it. No scraping. Get that loose paint off of there, at least. Give it a chance to work. Get it before it starts looking like this. This is way past due. Right when you start seeing a bubble in the paint, when you're washing your vehicle and you look close to the wheel wells, because that's where the rust starts, down low and around the wheel wells. Get your air and blow out the liners and get that dirt and crap out of there, and open the doors and try to blow out these fenders. On the inside, you'll see leaves and debris and dirt. That's where that rusting starts, because of the moisture. It can't get out. So let's see what we got going here. I'm just going to use the brush. Try not to get it on the tire if I can help, but it won't hurt the tire. Just bringing it up underneath that paint. I like this brush. It holds a lot of this material on there. Not breathing. Now if you miss bubbles, this stuff ain't gonna work. But you can always come back and get them later. Okay, let's go around and look and see. Assuming we just put it on, so got a little something right here. We could probably put a little, I mean, it's not gonna do anything, but what the heck. Let's get a little on this edge. Yeah, there's bubbles under the paint. We're just gonna leave it. Just kind of wanted to show you guys. See, yeah, it's kind of like a purpley. It starts out kind of purpley. It's got like a purple hue to it. I think I missed a spot here, so we're just gonna get up in there. Feel free to do it. You know, if you're gonna do it, do it good. Do a good job. Go back over it. So as it dries, it's gonna take 24 hours. So it's gonna be changing all day long. Try to don't do it in the rain. She's got to go to work with this car in like 2 hours, and it is, no, she's got to go to work at noon. It's 9:23 now. So we'll look at this tomorrow when she gets back in the morning. It'll be 24 hours. So this, this has been sitting on here for what? 15, 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at the most. It's already drying down and it's looking dark. This stuff here we put on pretty liberal, and it's drying down, and it's getting dark. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more just for shits and giggles on this one, because this is terrible. This one is bad. Get in that rust bubble there. I like this little brush. It kicks butt. Put 2 apps on this one. This one's looking dang good, but why not put a little more on it, on that edge. Okay. This is a hole. That's just disgusting. There's a big bubble, a rust bubble there. That's not going anywhere. It's just gonna get worse. So let's throw another app on there. And this is what this stuff looks like. So we had the fresh metal, and it's making that do nothing really. So it's just looking like metal still. But the rusted area is looking purpley still. So yeah, like I say, If this doesn't change, if it stays like this, then I'm just gonna take and we got some touch-up paint. Maybe I'll just put some touch-up paint over that area, and that'll just make it a titch better. That's about it. So I kind of just wanted to make a quick video on how we do it, or how to do it. Make, try to slow the rust down on your car. If you leave it, you're not helping it. So hopefully this Black Star, which I know will work great, will slow this rust down. We'll look at it tomorrow and see what it looks like. Okay, it's been 24 hours. This is what it looks like. It's totally dry. This area, this is the bare metal underneath the flaky paint. So that turned the metal this color, which is a whiter color. So this is the rust. Neutralize the rust supposedly. I'm sure there's still rust under this flaky paint. I noticed there's some more flaky paint down here. We're already, this is just an experiment. So I just tried to slow it down a little bit for my girlfriend. This is a Blueberry, her car. She loves it dearly. So she was actually happy I did what I did. So now I'm just gonna take I kind of clean the area, kind of clean the dirt off. You can see she doesn't really wash it much. But I probably should have did this when the car was clean. But I'm just gonna take, I got some color for the car. I had it laying around. Look at that, you got some more peeling paint right here. But yeah, so anyway, I'm just gonna airbrush a little bit of blue over this. This is totally protected. This isn't chalky white like I showed you on my barrel that I was testing other products with. But yeah, this is it's totally dry. It's not chalky. Turn the bare metal into this protected coating they got on there. So yeah, I think this is gonna work out pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna just brush or airbrush. I'm not gonna brush it in. I'm just gonna airbrush some blue on all these little ugly spots. Try to keep the overspray down with the airbrush. We did something here. I took a rag and cleaned this up. I'm gonna blow all this off. That's like microfiber particles there. But yeah, I'm just gonna blow this stuff off and blow, get the air on it, and then just blow, just airbrush some blue on it. Got some ducks flying around. Just wanted to make a quick video on what it looked like when the 24 hours was up. So looks pretty good actually around the lock cylinder. So I'm gonna probably do some tape and just keep the overspray down. I'm not gonna make a video of me doing that because it's not gonna look good anyway. So yeah, I'm looking at this and I can still see bubbles underneath the paint, just a little bit on the outer edges. So that's just how that's gonna be for now. But I do know that we slowed this rust down. Not so much down here though. There's still flaky stuff there. But yeah, this rocker's shot. Good experiment though, just to see what it's gonna do. This part of it should be okay. And then we got this rust here, which is the same. Looks good. So just want to make this video quick and show you what the Black Star can do. I'm pretty impressed with it. So I'll airbrush and show you what I got. Well, I guess you could say it looks better. Just wanted to make a quick video on this and show you how this black star works. You can get it on eBay. That's where I got it. And yeah, I'm real impressed with it. Turned the rust to black, protected the bare metal. I mean, you can't really go wrong by using it. So it's going to definitely slow the rust down. It's not going to stop it, I don't think, on this one. This one's pretty far gone. Maybe on the fender. Yeah, we'll see. Down here on the bottom of the door where it's really bubbly and crusty, they wanted that. There's a hole there. You sandblast that and it's gone. So make your car last a little bit longer. Do this before it gets too bad. Protect that metal, brush touch over chips. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to protect your car, you know, from rusting out. Nothing, you can't go wrong by doing it. So anyway, I hope you guys like the content. Please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs up. Hope you guys are having a good day, and we'll catch you on the next video.